Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're going to continue doing a playthrough, excuse me, of Knights Over Stalingrad from Legion Wargames and game design by Dan Monette. And just as a reminder, this is a game that's in pre-production mode, and everything you see is part of the pre-production. I do want to correct a couple things. I'm going to adjust the camera so that you see this part of the board right now, and then we'll adjust it when we get down to the other side. Some clarifications. I thought these cards right here, because they all had dates on them of things that happened, I thought these were the dated cards when a specific mission. But as it turns out, for JG3, there aren't any of the dated mission specific cards for this Stoffel. So we're going to put these in here. I'm going to kind of separate them a little bit, mix them in, and then we're going to shuffle the deck again just to get them mixed in. But before I do all that, I also want to point it out. One thing I did wrong is because I didn't interpret the rule right. And this was the free hunt Italians. And I really, I'll just kind of show you what we should have done. This had a rendezvous and it had a waypoint target. And I thought the way I read it was that you, on the way out, and I was thinking out from the target, not out, moving out to the target. And because I misread that wrong, I didn't go to the rendezvous and pick up the 2 Italian fighters and take them with me, which would have helped me here. I would have had more fighters to fight with. I didn't do that. So I kind of messed up and missed my rendezvous, which happens, right, in war. So I didn't get my rendezvous done. But the nice thing about doing a video like this in a game like this is, one, I get to show you guys what the game's about. And there'll be some changes and some fine-tuning and prettying up of things, and it makes everything look good. But it also gives the game designer the chance to see how somebody who hasn't been involved in any of the game design, how they interpret the rules or the game or the actions. And he said, maybe I should have put go to the rendezvous, then go to the waypoint on the card, because it said go to, this is how the card read, fly to sector B2, which is what I did. I flew to B2, and upon arrival you do this. And then rendezvous with 2 Italian fighters. Okay, and then they'll hang around with you. So what I was thinking was, I was going to go do my mission. I'm going to come back, catch up to these Italian fighters, and we were going to fly along here for a couple squares before I had to turn south and come down and see if we found anything. So he said, maybe what I should have done was put the rendezvous up there first and then that. And I was like, that would have made sense to me. So I'm going to stick this card back in this deck because I'm going to shuffle again. If it comes up, great. Just because I didn't play it right and I want to see what happens. So we got the cards we got them shuffled up again. Okay. We used the Out of the Sun, so we'll set that one aside. Down here for the in-flight event card, I'm going to pull the target and the rendezvous off of the board. Got my weather, and I think we're going to be ready to start. So we don't do the campaign now. We're going into pre-mission phase. First thing we do is roll for the weather on chart A2. So I go to A2, and it is a D6. So I'm going to roll my D6. We're going to see what the weather is. And see if there's any modifiers. I don't see any. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got a 6. Heavy clouds. Okay, I think that's the same thing I had. It is. So the next day, we still have heavy clouds. Escort missions, roll for PE, DR, pilot experience in DR, and for rendezvous, 6 or more for success. If failed, both flights proceed to target. Escorts do not participate. Okay. Combat will only last 2 rounds, so I'm going to move the combat round marker down to 2 so I don't forget that. And -2 die roll on flak and on my landing. Okay, so we got heavy clouds again. Okay. Okay, we don't have any airfield damage, so I need to draw my mission card. So here we go. We're going to draw a mission card, and it is Air Attack on Soviet Forces. 3 fighters, take 1 extra fighter for -3. Well, I'm not going to do that. Okay, this is 25 November. So from 24 November to 13 December, the target sector is on G1. So we're going to put our target, and 1 is here, and G1, so we're way up there. Okay, not a horrible spot, but we got to get up there. Okay, roll on D6. Roll, I think that means, yeah, roll on D6 table. After takeoff for attack aircraft, roll on D6 for defending aircraft when over the target sector. Roll on A3 for Soviet ground targets placed at initiative hex 1. If destroyed, roll on A3 as needed. Okay, so we'll be looking into that as we go. But we're going to be taking off from Morisovsky, and we're going to fly due north up here and see if we can have us a ground attack mission this time. All right. So we drew our mission card. Determine if aborting or not. Select pilots for the mission. So I can take 3 pilots. All right. I got 2 pilots that are over here in the damaged area. So we're going to get them repaired, hopefully. So this is ground attack, and we're going to have some bombers come up. So I think for 3, I'm going to send one of my gondola pilots. I'm going to send pilot G, and we're going to send up F and M. So we're going to send 2 of my regular 109s and my gondola pilot right there. And let's see, I got to mark this over here, and I didn't do a good job of the movement or the mission points last time. I had 3, I believe is what I ended up with, and I ended up purchasing a repair. So I did a repair. Okay, so 24 November, we're going to go air attack on the Soviet forces. Our campaign points right now is 1. We don't know what our mission points are going to be yet. Okay. So we're going to take, I said we're going to take Grob. So that's 1 mission for him. We're going to take F, which is Frank. That'll be his first mission. And we're going to take M, which is Mayor, for his first mission. Okay, no aces on this one. So that's what we're flying with. All right, so now we've assigned our pilots. And we don't have any need for reinforcements at this time. So here we go. We go into flight phase. Just got to get back into the swing of it. We'll be all right here in a minute. All right. All right, here we go. So we're going to take out here. I'm going to move straight up. And so we have to do a flight event. On our flight event check table, we roll 1d10. So we'll get our d10 here. And we're going to roll. And we're in row 4. So we check on the table for rows 4 to 8. 1 to 6 is no event. We got a 5. All right. So a 5 is no event. So nothing happens. I didn't move diagonally, so I didn't have to add 1. But I'm going to move diagonally. Oops. Follow this. Make sure I don't miss something. Mission event checks. We did that. Mission card instructions. There's. Aha. We didn't do that. I forgot to put my bombers up with me. Roll on D6 after takeoff. Well, that's my takeoff for the attack aircraft. Okay, so I got to go to D6. And I got to see what my attack aircraft is going to be. D5, D6. Assault Soviet Force Table. Okay. So we're going to roll 1d6. Let's see what it says we're going to have for attack aircraft. And, oh, and it got a 6 again. 2 BF-110s. And then 1d3 plus 2 Ju-88s. Okay, so we're going to have BF-110s. So these are going to be my attack aircraft. There they are. And then the other one is going to be a D3. So I roll a D6 and I cut it in half. Oh, a 6. So that's 3 more. So we'll make that a 3. So they're going to get 3 on this chart. Axis attackers. 2 110s. And I get 1d3 plus 2 Ju-88s. So I'm going to get 5 Ju-88s. All right. So I'm going to locate everything and then I'll get back to you. Okay. So we have our Ju-88s. We have our BF-110s. So there's quite a few here. So we're going to put them in the cup. Mix them up real good. And we draw 2 BF-110s. So here comes the first one. It is a veteran. So he goes in. Comes the second one. He is a experienced. He has an A8. Okay, so that's it for the 110s. These guys were all for the ground attack. Okay, now we have the Ju-88s, and we're drawing 5 of those. Not as many of these, so here we go. We're going to have 1, 2, take the top one there, 3, he's an 8, 4, I gotta flip them over, I got them on the damage side, and 5. Okay, 8, he's an 8, he's an 8, got 1 veteran, and the rest of them are experienced. Okay, so we're all set there. All right, put the Ju-88s back. I think I should have put ones in there, and the Ju-88s go right there. Okay, so we got that done. Now, mission event checks, rendezvous, intercept, mission location, movement, non-home field, airfield, cauldron, we're not there. Mission abort, return to base, none of that. There is no combat phase. Combat's complete, so we keep moving. Okay, here we go. I'm going diagonal this time. All right. So the next thing we have to do is mission event check. And the mission event check is on table B. And we have a D6 Oh, we have a D10. And we have to add 1 because I moved diagonally. And I can't move diagonally because I have bombers with me. I just remembered that. So he moves straight up. Now we're going to roll. I got the bombers. I can't. This is for me to rendezvous and go ahead. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a 6. And a 6 is, we are now at row 3. A 6 is flight event. Roll on B2. Okay. So now we're in row 3. We roll on B2. We get an 8. And an 8 is enemy fighters C4. Oh, that's the axis result. Enemy fighters D3. Okay, so we ran into some enemy fighters on the way up. D3. Axis fighters table. I think I might have read that wrong. Enemy fighters, axis result. That's me. Enemy fighters C4. That makes more sense. All right. C4, Soviet fighter table. We roll 1d6, and we're going to get a D3 plus 3. So we're going to roll, and they get, dang, that's a 6, which makes it a 3 plus 3, so we get 6 fighters. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. Okay, now we have to roll to see what squadron they come from. Whew, 2. I was so afraid I was going to get a 6 again. This is the 13 squadron. Okay. So we got to go to the 13th. And I'll get them out. We'll put them in the cup. Okay, we have Squadron 13. As you can see, they have a little identifier on them right there. So we put them in the cup. Start them up here a little bit. And they're going to get 6. So here comes the first. Oh, he's green. All right, I like that. That's 1. Next guy, he's green. That's 2. Next guy, they have a wingman. So I'm going to have to look that up real quick here because there's something about that. Okay, well, bad news. Here's the Soviet force. If a Soviet player draws a wingman counter when the weather's heavy clouds, the extra pilot is still added to the mix. They just fly on their own and not in the wingman position. So instead of 6 fighters, he now gets 7. All right, so we've drawn 2. Here comes number 3. Uh-oh. He's an ace. Number 4, he's an 8. Number 5, he's an 8. Number 6, he's a veteran, a 10. And a 10. Okay. Nice little mix of fighters right there. That should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we've got these guys down here that are going to have to go on the board here pretty soon. All right. We're getting into the meat of this one already. We didn't even get to the target zone. Okay. Combat phase. Draw enemy aircraft. I did that. Roll on chart B3 for the detection advantage check. Okay. This is B3. I don't have my ace with the eagle eyes. We go on to B3. In B3, each side adds a die roll modifier for highest pilot experience. He has a 12. I have a 10. Okay. Friendly ace. Enemy ace is a -3. Friendly veterans a +2. So it's going to be a -1 to the die roll. We roll a 10-sided die. And this is going to be for their advantage. 7 -1 is a 6. No advantage. Combat occurs. So they did not get the advantage. They did not get an advantage on us. Now we start rolling for, if the event card specifies, we're going to place them in initiative. We're not there yet. Okay. Determine aircraft combat initiative ratings. We're going to roll 1 die, add it to the pilot experience, and sorry, I'm a little rusty. Add aircraft performance rating of aircraft. In the first round only, we did not get a result of D3, which is actually B3. So there was no advantage. Combat occurs. Okay. So here we go. We start with the ace. The Russian ace, he's in an LA5. He gets a 12-sided die. This is going to be his initiative. He gets, oh, it's a 10 + 6. He's a 16. Ooh, he's up there. Now we go to the 10-sided die. Let's start with, I got all these guys. I'm going to flip them over. 8 and 10s. Here we go. First one, 10-sided die. He gets a 2 + 6 is an 8. I like that. Here comes the next one with the 10-sided die. He gets a 7 + 6 is a 13. All right. Now we have our 8-sided. So if I roll a 9 or 10, I got to re-roll. A 7 + 6 is a 13. Okay, here comes the next guy. Same thing. Nope, got to re-roll. 5 + 6 is an 11. Okay, now comes the green pilots. They're a 6-sided die. So first one, he got a 4 and a 6 is 10. And the last one gets a 3 and a 6 is 9. Okay. Now, here comes my pilots. I start with my highest guys. He's a 10. And 10, 10, and 8. Okay. And because that was 110s, are bombers, and they haven't released their munitions, I believe we add that +1 to them. Gotta look at that real quick here. My first time getting the bombers up here. We're gonna see what happens there with those guys. See if we see that here real quick. Let's see. We have heavy fighters. We have bombers. So that little modifier there is a +1 die roll modifier to flak. Okay. And there's a +1 die roll modifier to damage. Yep. Okay, so they're heavier aircraft. They're harder to shoot down. All right, here we go. All right, we'll start with my 10s. We'll start with my fighters. Here we go. This is for F. He gets a 3, and an 8 is an 11. Not great. All right, now we have a gondola pilot. He's a 4 and a 7. That's an 11. So we got both of those guys there. All right. Now for my 10s on my BF-110. he gets a 1. Oh, brother. And a 5 is a 6. So that sucked. All right. Now for my JU-88. He's a 2, and a 5 is 7. This is not good. And now we're going to the 8-sided dice. We'll go to my fighter. Oh, he got a 1 and an 8's a 9. Wow. And we'll go with the BF-110. He got a 6, and a 5 is an 11. And now for the JU-88s, I got 4 of these guys. He gets a 5, and a 5 is 10. The next one gets 8, and 5's a 13. Well, he's up there. I got another guy. It's a 2, and a 5 is a 7. And the last one is an 8, and a 5 is 13. Okay. All right. Not great initiative. Okay. He is the highest rated on initiative, which makes him the free flight. And because he's a free flight and we don't have any damage, he's going to come after the bomber. And being they're both the same and same level, it doesn't matter which one. So he's going to attack that guy. Okay. Combat actions. One action is completed or passed, place the action taken. Yep. If an attacking aircraft at a lower initiative, I do have a tail gun. Okay. That's 3 rounds, but there was only 2 rounds because of the weather. Okay. So we go to the combat tables now. All right. Something I didn't do, the JU-88s, they can be used either as a dive bomber or a level bomber. And being I didn't declare them as a dive bomber, we're going to use them as a level bomber. Okay, so in a bombing roll, due to the JU-88's better accuracy and larger bomb loads, it inflicts 1 extra damage per hit. Okay, so looks like we're ready. They get to fire back because they have a tail gun. He's going to attack. He uses the 12-sided die. He needs a 6 to score a hit, 8 to get 2 hits. 4. The ace missed. He's done. So I get to fire at him with my tail gun. It's a... I have to have a 6 to score a hit. And I think with the tail gun... Oh, it's the level of the pilot anyway. He's an 8-sided die. That's on its side. We'll roll again. 10, that doesn't count. 10 doesn't count. He needs an 8. A 1. Oh, a 1 scores a critical hit. Wow, the tail gunner got a lucky shot. He immediately, let's see, critical hit. Whoa. Okay. Natural 1 is considered a critical hit when rolling for damage. Yep. 2 hit. Oh no, I have to score the hit. I didn't score a hit. Then I roll, and if I'd gotten... Let me check that. 2 hit. To hit a target, the pilot must roll equal to or greater than the pilot hit numbers. In this case, for that, it's a 6. So I needed a 6 to score a hit. The pilot uses the die roll for this chart, a 1, right? The first number is for a single hit, the second Determine the damage caused by the hit, refer to their firepower rating. And his firepower rating would have been a C. And that's on, just catching up so I get back in the swing of this again. The firepower rating. Oh. If it scores one or more hits, they draw a damage chit. Damage chit would depict a pie chart. Yep, we know that. Okay. Damage roll. The pilot of the aircraft receiving the damage rolls 1 PE pilot error. A roll greater than the aircraft's accumulated damage. A roll less than. When rolling for damage. Oh, okay. So we did not hit him. That was too much to hope for. I have to hit him. Then when they're checking for damage, we find out it's a critical hit. Okay. That's it. He's done. His action's taken. All right. Now we have these guys, and they have the higher, so they're going to go first. So he's going to go. It doesn't matter which one he attacks because they're both the same. So he's attacking here. He rolls a 10-sided die. He needs a 6 or 8 to hit. He got a 9. He scores 2 hits. Okay. He scores 2 hits. And his firepower is a B. So we're going to draw 2 chits. Here's the first one. And here's the second one. And he's on B's. So he has a 3 and a 3. He scored 6 hits. Okay, get it out of my way. So he scored 6 hits. So we put 6 hits here. Those go back into the chit table. And now this pilot has to roll on an 8-sided die. He has to roll higher than 6. Going to check that and be sure. He's counter swapped him out. Okay. Receiving damage rolls on his. It must be greater than the accumulated damage. A roll greater than the accumulated damage means it's minor damage and the aircraft flies on. A roll less than flips it to the damage side. Okay. He rolled a 3, so he's now damaged. But he does have a rear gunner, and he was firing. Okay. I'm just checking my rear gunner here to make sure if there was anything special with that. Red arrow denotes a plane with a crew gunners who can use crossfire support. Both torso gunners, crew gunners on armed runners roll a D6 with a hit on 6 and use the C firepower rating. Okay, so last time I rolled the 10. Didn't matter because nothing happened, but I'm rolling. Here's the 6. Oh, he got a 6, so he does hit him. Okay, so he scores a hit. So we pull 1 chip marker. He uses the C, and the C is 2 hits. So he scored 2 hits on that fighter. So we put a 2 on him. He's possible, and now he rolls, and he's a 10-sided die. And he gets, oh, it's a 2. And a 2 means roll less than or equal to the accumulated damage. He goes to the damage side. So we scored a pretty good hit. We almost got a critical hit. So he's damaged. His action's taken. He can't leave yet because he's still in the same square and it hasn't been his initiative. This guy now, he will attack the damaged aircraft. Okay, now he's an 8-sided, so he's attacking. And I'm already damaged. A 9 does not count. 8. Oh man, he scored 2 hits. That's bad news. So he's a B. That's 4 hits. Oh, and that's 3 hits. That's 7 hits. So that's 13. He shoots him down, but the rear gunner fires back at him before they go down. Oh, he scored a 1. No hits. Okay, so he's finished. And he's destroyed. Okay. This bomber, not attacking anybody. He would like to break off. So let's see, can he break off? Because I'd really like to have him not be attacked, but I don't know that I can do that. And there's a rule about that. I just need to find it here real quick. We break off. Out of formation, leaving position. Spent. Alright, let's see if I can find that here. Dogfights, bailout and evasion, 29. Aircraft damage, combat. Okay, I gotta find it. Okay, he can't break off. He is done though. He doesn't need to take any other action. Okay, now I have 2 fighters and my heavy fighter, and he has a fighter. And so I have 2 veterans. They're going to go first, and they're attacking this guy. So one is my gondola pilot, and one is my regular. And I guess which one's better? They're both rated 10. We'll send the regular 109 pilot F in there. He's going to attack him. It's a 10-sided die. We need something higher than a 6. 8. That's 2 hits on him. Okay. I scored 2 there. And I got to look at something. What happens when we're in the same square for the combat? Seven, 8 combat sequence. All right, combat rounds. Action sequence. Each one player wants to attack, but 2 or more aim. The player decides which target. When a non-human player has a choice, it would choose an aircraft on its damaged side first. Once an aircraft completes an action, it is placed in the action box. Right. Freedom of action. Okay. Head-on attack. Fighter and heavy fighter aircraft in the same initiative space may conduct a head-on attack only against another fighter or heavy fighter at the discretion of the higher experienced pilot. Always goes before the heavy. Yeah, fighter, so he goes before he goes. I have the discretion to do a head-on attack. In the case of a head-on attack, both aircraft fire simultaneously. So I can choose to do a head-on here, and it will end him. He won't be able to go after my 110 that way. But I can't come after him with my other guy, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see if I can hit him. I hit him with 2 Yep, I scored 2 hits on my roll. So that's what I'm sticking with. There's 1. And the second hit. Okay. He is a B. So he scores 3 and 3, which is 6 hits. And I did this again to you. I didn't keep this down here where everything was going on like I promised I would the last video. Okay, 6 hits. I scored 6 on him. He's an 8-sided die. He rolls a 2. He's damaged. Okay, so he's damaged now. And now this 109 with the gondola is jumping in here and firing at him. He's a 10-sided die. Ah, wouldn't you know it? How many times do I do that in my life? All right, here we go. 10-sided die. 9. He scored 2 more hits. That could be the end of this guy. He's an A. There's 1. That's 4 hits. And there's another A. That's 4 hits. That's 8 hits. He shot him down. All right, so he's down. So G gets a victory. Grob. He just scored his first air victory. Right there. This guy goes into the destroyed box. Grob is done. You'll come over here with my 109s. And my 110, he's off the board. He doesn't, no, he's flying as a bomber. I don't want him attacking anybody and getting shot up. Although he could attack this guy right here. I can come after him and see if I can damage him. But he's flying as a bomber. But he would do that. He gets to attack and they don't get to fire at him. So that's what he's going to do. I hope I'm doing this right. I'm sure I'll hear about it. He's an 8-sided die. He's going to see if he can hit him. He gets got to roll again. A 6. He scored 1 hit. Okay. And he's an A. He's got all that firepower. So let's see what happens. He gets a 3 hits. So he scored 3. So we put 3 hits on this guy. His damage is 3, and he's got a roll. He's a 6-sided die. He rolls a 2. He's damaged. All right. So he's damaged now. The 110's done. He comes off. All right. This guy is going to attack my Ju-88. Now, he's a 6-sided die. He needs a 6 to score a hit. He got a 1. He did not. The Ju-88 fires back with his tail gun. He needs a 6. He got a 6. He got a hit on him. Oh, all right. I feel like I'm missing something again. I'm just checking again for this damage. Damage determination. Oh yeah, it's when he rolls to see if he was to see if he beats this. Okay, he's a 6. Let's see. I scored a hit. So what did he score? It's 1 hit. It is a He's a C. It's 1 hit, so it makes him a 4 now. So he goes to a 4. Okay. He's got 4 on him, and now he has to roll. And he rolls a 5. He survives. He had to roll higher than the damage. Okay. Both of these fighters are done now. He goes with his damage. The Ju-88 goes down there. Now we have these 2. He's green. I get the first shot at him. So I'm attacking him. Am I 8-sided? Oh, almost did it again. Oh, 9 doesn't count because it's an 8-sided die. A 1, he missed. So he pulls off. He had the initiative because he was better. Now he's going to attack the JU-88, and he wants this guy, the lower value one. So he's going after him. So he's going to fire at him. He's a 6-sided die. We'll see what he can get for a hit. Oh, it's on its corner, so we re-roll. A 4. He missed. Okay, so he's done. And now, oh, he fires back though with his tail gun. He needs a 6 to hit. Nope. This guy comes in, same thing. He's a 10-sided die. He's firing. He got an 8. That's 2 hits on that JU-88. He's a B. There's 1. That's a 3. And a B here, that's a 2. So he got 5 hits. So he hits him with 5. He's got a roll. He is a 8. He got a 2. He's damaged. And he rolls 6-sided to see if he scored a hit. He scored a hit. Yes. What do you know, man? Tail gunners are firing back. He gets a C. That's 1 hit. Okay, so he puts a 1 on him. He gets a 1, and they roll to see if it's going to do any damage to him. It's a 10. He rolls a 1. He rolled a 10. He's fine. Could have got a critical hit. He's done. His 1 damage point. This JU-88's done. And these 2 come off the board. My 110 and my JU-88. Okay. Now we got to go for initiative again. So we start with the Russian ace. So he rolls, oh, an 8 plus 6 is 14. He starts there. Now, here's a 10. He's got 1 damage point. He rolls, he gets a 2, and 6 is an 8. So he's down here. There's an 8 and a 6 and a 6, and here's another 10. He's damaged. He is an 8, and 5 is 13. So he's there. This is the final round. So I have my marker down here. It goes on round 3, because remember, we only have 2 rounds because of the heavy clouds. Okay, now we go to our 8-sided die. He gets a 6, and 6 is a 12. And then he has this green pilot. He gets a 4, and a 6 is 10. Okay, so that's where he's at. Oh, I got 1 more. He's a 6-sided, and he's damaged. He got a 3, and a 5 is 8. All right, so we have these 2 guys here, like so. All right. All right, I'm coming with my fighter. I got 2 of these guys are 10s, so we'll start with them. So here comes F. He gets an 8, and 8 is 16. All right, that's more like it. And this is the gondola. Oh, he gets a 9 and 7. He's a 16. All right. Now we'll go with the BF-110. That's a 10. He gets a 3, and a 5 is an 8. That's not good with them damaged guys. And I got a JU-88 that's a 10. He got an 8, and a 5 is 13, so he's up here. Eights. So these guys are all 8s. So we'll take our 109. He's an 8. He got, nope, 10 don't count. A 5. 5 and 8's a 13 with him. Okay. We got a BF-110. He's an 8. 3 and 5's an 8. We got JU-88. Nope, that's a 10. 2 and 5's a 7. Comes another one. 3 and 5's an 8. And then I got my damage to Ju-88. That's a 3, and a 4 is a 7. Okay. Now, these guys are going to be trying to attack the damaged aircraft. So we're hoping we can do something. We're not like to shoot down that ace for one thing. So my gondola pilot is attacking him. He's a 10-sided die. Come on, buddy. 4. Did not hit him, so his action's taken. This guy's coming in with him now. 3. He didn't get him either. So nobody did any good there. Now he will go after the wounded bomber down here. So he's coming down here to hit this guy. Now he stays on the board down here because he's not going to the next one. So he's going to attack. He's a 12-sided die. He got a 9, so he scored 2 hits. I don't think I'm going to survive this bomber. And he's a B, so that's 3 hits. And another B, 3 more hits, that's 6 hits. That puts him at 11. He shoots him down, so he's gone. He crashes also. So 2 of my Ju-88s have gone down now. Okay. So I got my 109 is attacking right here. And he's an 8-sided die. 3 missed. So he's done. All right. He's a 10. He's a 10. He attacks on a 6 or 10. 6. He got 1 hit on my Ju-88. And it's a B. That's 2 hits. Okay. So he scores 2. On my Ju-88 is a 10. He's going to roll 10, so no damage. Okay. His tail gun fires back. Now, his tail gun is an 8. So he rolls the 8-sided die. He got an 8. He scored a hit on that guy. All right. So we're gonna roll. We're gonna pull. And it's a C, 1 hit. So he goes from 2 hits to 3 hits. And he rolls his 10-sided die to see if he survives. 2! He does not. They shot him down. The bomber got him. Okay, he went down. We got rid of another fighter. Whew. Okay. And he's done. So that bomber comes off. He really only had superficial damage. All right. This guy's going to attack. He's going to go after a bomber. So he's attacking this Ju-88 right here. He is a 8-sided die. 2. He does not hit him. They're going to fire back at him with a 6. 5. He did not hit him. Okay. He's done. This guy's coming after the Ju-88. He's a 6-sided die. A 1. He missed. He comes off. All right. He fires back at him with the tail gun. Oh, 2. He missed. Okay. Now I got this guy. He's a 10. He's attacking that. I have a 10, 8, 6. So the 10. He's the higher ranked. He's the fighter. He goes first. He's attacking the Ju-88 or the BF-110s. Being he would go after the bomber first. So that's where he's going. So he rolls a 10-sided die. He gets no hits. And the bomber fires back at him. 4, nothing. Okay, so he comes off. All right, now this 110 is going to attack this guy. A 10-sided die. 6. He scores 1 hit. All right. And he is an A. That's, oops. It is 3 hits. So he scores 3. So he's up to 7 now. So we move that to 7. He's a 6-sided. He can't beat that. He shoots him down. So he's gone. So he knocked down another fighter. That 110's done. That 110's can attack this guy. The bomber comes off. He's done. So this 110 can attack. He's an 8-sided die. He got an 8. 2 hits on the ace. It is a 3 and a, come on, 3. 6 hits. All right. So we put 6 on him. He rolls his 12-sided die. He got a 6. And if that is it equal to or less? Damage roll. Rolls less than or equal, goes to the damage side. So we damaged him. That's it. He comes off the board. His action's taken. He's damaged. And that JU-88 comes off the board. That's the end of the combat. Okay. So, complete the combat. May choose to land for squadron aircraft that landed. Any aircraft outside the cauldron, squadron aircraft. Oh, we did not roll for all these pilots that got shot down. And I'm supposed to do that when they get shot down. To see, because it affects the victory points. Bailout attempt. I had 2 bombers get shot down. Yep. So I need to check that because I missed that step, and I think I kind of missed it last time too. We're gonna bail out. When an aircraft from either side is shot down, the pilot crew must roll on their. So these 2 guys are both 8s. So they're going to roll. Here comes the. Doesn't matter. We're going to roll 2 10-sided dice. 1 for 1. Doesn't matter. They're the same. He got a 1 to 3. Failed to bail out and they're KIA. 4 or higher successfully bailed out. Chart A6. And the bomber crew, it doesn't matter. And for the enemy pilots, I got a 10. He's got a roll. He got a 6. So he's successfully bailed out. Oh, exception. Bomber and transport crews do not roll out. Roll. Okay. Okay. Okay, he bailed out. Now I'm rolling the 8-sided. He bailed out, and now we're rolling the 6-sided. 2, he failed to bail out. So he did not bail out. Okay. Okay, so I can keep track of all this. I think I need to tally mission points. Right here, we shot down 3 enemy fighters. Enemy pilot killed or captured. Okay, so I get enemy fighter damaged or destroyed. All 3 of these were destroyed. So that's 6 points right there. I'm going to take my mission points, put them up at 6. And then enemy aircraft, enemy pilot killed or captured. So this one bailed out. 2 of them were killed. He is a veteran and an experienced. So that is +3. That gets me to 9. Now I've got the guy that is trying to evade. Okay, so he rolls. He's a 6. He's the one that died. I got to take that back. Put me back down there at 6. I had 1 pilot that was green. I get 0 points for him dying. The other 2 guys are trying to evade. Okay. Return to base. Okay, 1 to 3, they're captured. So I have a 10-sided die. He's going to roll 8. He evades. He returns to his base. And the other guy's an 8-sided die. 8. He evades. So I didn't get any points for them. They evaded. Okay. Enemy pilot killed or captured. Nope. The one that killed didn't give me any points. All right. That's it for those guys. They're all done. Now I have 2 bombers that got destroyed. That's minus friendly bombers damaged or destroyed. Well, he's destroyed. That's -8. So now I'm at -2. Right there. Okay. Now I damaged his ace. So any fighter damaged, I get 1 point back. So now I'm at -1. All right. I don't have anybody else damaged, neither does he. He didn't have any actual damage on him. Okay. So that's it. So the end of that combat. I can clean up all this now. These are my 109s. They're still in the current flight. These are my BF-110s. These are my JU-88s. This one had 2 damage points on him, and I would assume that those continue with him because he received them in combat. These guys all go back to their bases now, or to their box, because they're done. Those 2 JU-88s are going to go back later on, but Squadron 13 peels off. They did some damage, that's for sure. But they took some damage. My bombers actually did a pretty good job of shooting back. All right. Now we move again. I moved him up. And I thought I moved him. Oh no, I can't move him that way. Oops. So he moves up again. Okay. So now we got to roll to see. He's in row 2 now. So this is the flight event check. We roll the D10 and we get a 5. And a 5 is no event. Oh, that's nice. He's going to move over 1. Because there's nothing else for him to have to worry about. And he gets a 2, no event. We have now arrived at the target. All right. So, roll on D6 for defending aircraft when over the target sector. Okay, so So I got to go to D6. D6. This is 1d3 plus 2 for IL2s and 1d3 plus 4 for fighters. Crap. Okay, so I got 2 d6s. The red one will be for the fighters and the white one will be for the IL2s. Oh, the fighters are going to get 1 plus 4 is 5. The IL2s get 3 plus 2 is 5. So they both get 5. Dang it. That was not what I wanted. Okay. I have to roll for the squadron for the fighters. So the squadron for the fighters is over here on C1. And it's a 6-sided die. Okay. And it's a 1. It's 239, which is a LA5s. So 239 right here. He's going to get 5 of these. Come out there. Here we go. He gets 5 of these fighters right here. So he's got a 10. Oh, and an ace, 2. And a green pilot, 3. And an experienced, he's an 8, so that's 4. And he gets another green. Okay, 5. So that's the 5 LA5 fighters. And now he gets 3 and 2 is 5. Dang it. 3 plus 2 is 5 of the IL2s. So for this IL2 squadrons, just checking. If there's a special table for that. I don't think so. So IL2s here. Yaks, LA7s, A20s, PE2s. There's a squadron of IL2s, 504, and a squadron of IL2s in 622 squadron. I think it's got to be one of those two. So we will roll a die. 1, 2, 3 is 504 squadron. 6. It's coming out of the other one. Okay. Five of these. He gets a green pilot. And he gets an ace. Ugh. And he gets another green. And he gets a wingman, which we know doesn't, so he adds 1. So we're going to have 6 IL2s now. Here's a veteran. That's 4. Another green, 5. And another veteran. Okay. All right. This is going to be brutal. Trying to get into the target. Okay, 6, 6, 6, 10, 10, 12. Got an 8, 2 6s here, a 12 and a 10. Oh boy. All right. Okay, so we move in. Location, mission location movement. I got to make sure I did that right. Back here in 7. When we moved into the target zone. Just want to make sure. Mission card instructions, mission event checks. Move the flight marker. Includes dive bomber. Okay. Roll on chart B1 for an event before initiating the mission. And I did not do that. Okay. So I have to be on chart B1. Yeah, I did that. No, I did not. I moved in there and I did not roll to see if there was an event. Oh, in-flight event card. Okay. Lost formation. Any wingman lose formation and flies an individual. Okay. So nothing really to worry about there. Okay. Mission cards have instructions. Rendezvous attempt. Okay. No rendezvous. Intercept enemy forces. Some missions require the players. Okay. Heavy clouds. Some mission cards direct aircraft return to base. Damage. Okay. Mission movement. When arriving, complete the mission as stated instead of rolling for an event. Unless the sector was entered for diagonal movement. Roll for an event. Okay. For any combat generated. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to be into the combat round. Alright. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is going to be 2 rounds. Combat. Attack. Okay. Attacking ground targets. Prior to attacking a ground target, the aircraft must survive any flak attack. No ground targets are allowed in fog. All right, what did it say about ground targets here? Aha, roll on A3 for Soviet ground targets. So I got to go to A3. Soviet ground target. So we roll a D10. It's an 8. And an 8 is an armored column. 7, 8. Use +1 flak roll modifier side of the ground target counter. Shoot. Okay. So there's a ground targets. He must be, I wonder if they're in here. Okay, this is a armored column. Infantry, infantry, flak, artillery, supply, supply dump, armor. And it gets this +1. And we place that in, where you at? On the card. Initiative Hex 1. That's where he goes. Alright, so put them back. Okay. Alright, we got to set all these initiatives. We got to roll for initiative. See who's got the initiative here. D. A, ground target, weather table, flag target. Detection advantage table. Okay. Well, he's got a 12 and I have a 10. So he gets a -1 to this die roll. 1. And he surprises you and gets +2 initiative for the first round. So we got to add +2 to every one of these rolls. All right, we start with this ace. And he gets 4 + 2, 6, + 6 is 12. So he starts there. And this ace is +2. 6 + 2 is 8, and 3 is 11. Well, that's not so bad yet. Now we got our 10-sided. He gets 10-sided. He gets a 9 + 2 is 11, and 6 is 17. That's pretty bad. All right, this guy comes up here with the IL-2. He got it's on its corner. He got a 9. I wish I kept it the other way. +2 is 11, and 3 is a 14. This IL-2 is a 8, and 3, 10, and 3 is 13. Wow. Now we have an 8-sided right here. 10 + 2 is 12, and 6 is 18. Wow. Now we go to the 6-sided dice. So these two guys are the same, so we're going to roll 2 dice. He gets 6, 2 is 8, and 6 is 14. And he gets 1, and 2 is 3, and 6 is a 9. Okay. I got 3 of these guys, so we'll roll 2 dice. He gets 1, and 2 is 3, and 3 is 6. He gets 3, and 2 is 5, and 3 is 8. And he gets to roll again. 3, and 2 is 5, and 3 is 8. Okay. So there's your IL-2s. All of those guys are all set now. All right, here I come. He's a 10, 10, 8, and 10. Okay, so here comes this 109. He's a 10. He gets 2, and 8 is 10. Wow. This 109, he's a 10. He got 7, and 7 is a 14. Now we got this 109. Nope, he's an 8. We got this 110. He's a 10. 5 is a 15. All right, I got a JU-88 that's a 10. And 7. And 5 is 12. Now we go to the 8s. We'll start with the 109. Nope. And he gets a 8. And 8 is a 16. Okay. I got a 110 here. 3 and 5 is an 8. Now I have this JU-88. Oh, 10 and 5's a 15. And I got one more JU88. And at 10 and 5, he can't have that because it's an 8-sided die. 3 and 5 is an 8. Okay. And finally, one more. Nope. 2 and 5 is a 7. Okay. This could be pretty rough here. I don't know if my bombers are going to get through this or not. All right. So we have this guy is going to attack this JU88. So he swoops down on him. And he's an 8-sided die. He's going to fire. He got a 4. He missed. And the JU88 is going to return fire. This guy is the 8-sided one. And he's an 8. No, he got a 7. Okay. That guy's complete. Okay. Survived that round. This guy's going to do the same thing. He's swooping down here onto this guy. And he's going to fire. 10-sided die. 4, he missed. Fires back with the tail gun. 2, he missed. Okay, no damage so far. Dodged them so far. Alright, that brings me. He's coming down here and attacking this guy. Alright, now I am an 8-sided die. Come on. 9. A 1, he misses. He's done. Alright, I got this guy attacking this guy. He's a 10-sided die. A 6, scored 1 hit. He's an A. And he got 4 hits. Okay. We scored 4 on him. He rolls. It's 10-sided die. And he got 2. Damaged him. Okay. Good. Well, we did our job there. He comes off. Alright. Now I got this guy's a 10. He's a 10. He's an A. I'm an A. He's a heavy fighter. I'm a fighter, so I get to go first. Okay. Oh, let's see. It didn't matter, but it did change him. He takes -1 hit, so he's actually a 3, but he rolled a 2, so he's still damaged. Okay, here we go. I'm firing 10-sided die. I got a 10. So I scored 2 more hits. It'd be sweet to knock one of these bad boys down. Oh, that's a 4 and a 3. Oops, sorry. That's a 7. He's -1, so that's 6. On 3 is 9. He's got a roll. Is to get a 10. He got a 7. We shot him down. Okay, that IL-2 goes down. It is G. That's his 2nd victory of the day. Killed him in IL-2. And we roll for this pilot. He's a 10. And 3. He fails to bail out, I do believe. Bail at table. KIA. He's dead. Okay. He comes off the table. Alright, this guy is going to come after this bomber. He's a 6-sided die. He got a 1. He missed. Whew. Man, having trouble hitting that guy. Alright. This IL-2's attacking this bomber. He's a 10-sided die. 9. He scored 2 hits. and he's an A. He gets a 3 and a 3. So that is 6 hits. On top of the 2 that he had. Makes him an 8. Ooh, he rolls. And he shot down. Actually, he rolled a critical hit. So they add another hit to him, which I think is going to destroy him. He was an A. 3 more. That destroys the plane. Yeah, he went down. Okay, he's done. This guy's Ju-88's destroyed. We don't roll for bailout there. He's down. Okay. This guy, the ace, he's coming over here and he's going to take on the Ju-88. He rolls his 12-sided die. And he gets a 4. He missed. And the tail gunner fires back. And he misses. That ace peels off. Alright, here comes this ace. He's doing the same thing. He's coming over here. And he's attacking. And my tail gunner is going to fire at the same time. He missed. He got 1 hit. And it's an A, so it's 3. So he hits him with a 3. And we got to roll the survival roll. And he is a 8-sided die. 3 goes damaged. So they damaged him. Okay. He's done. All right. This guy goes after the damaged plane. So he's a 6-sided die. He's going to be the red die. The tail gunner is the white die. Oh, he scored 1 hit, and the tail gunner missed. He scored 1. He's a B. He gets 2 hits. He goes from 3 to 5. And we roll. He's an 8-sided die. 6. He still survives. Okay, he's done. Now, my 109 attacks. He'll attack this IL-2 right here. IL-2 is going to fire back at me with the red die. And I got the 10-digit with my pilot. IL-2 misses, and I scored 2 hits on him. All right. First one is, 4. Nice. Second one is 3. Nope. I take that back. He's a B. 3 hits and 2. We scored 5 hits. I need another 5. All right, so we scored 5 hits on him. He's done. And he has to roll to see if he survives. He's a 6-sided. 2, he's damaged now. And this 110 can attack him. Or I could attack him. But no, I can shoot him down for sure. Or I can damage that guy. Sure would be nice to... Well, if I knock him down, I'm done with him, right? Yeah. All right. He needs a hit. He doesn't. He misses. The 110 flies off. Okay. This is my Ju-88. And I think he can, I don't know if he can bomb or not. I'm going to have to check that. Okay, so this bomber, he's the highest rated, so he's gonna bomb. So the flak is gonna fire at me, and we're gonna use the flak table, which is +1. But there's heavy clouds, which is a -2, so it's a -1 to the die roll. And this is a bomber that they're firing at. So we roll a D8, and it is a 6. And a 6 is 1 hit, level B. Ugh. Oh, I put them back in here. Now the reason I did that is because I don't think he could survive another fighter wave. Level B, 2 hits. So that makes him a 7 now. 5 to 7. And he's an 8. I don't know if he can survive this. He needs an 8. He got a 3. They shot him down. He goes down. That bomber's destroyed. Alright, so I didn't bomb. Wasn't able to get there. Too much damage. Okay, these guys are going to attack this bomber now. He's a 6-sided die. He's attacking. He got a 2. He missed. This guy's attacking. He's a green pilot. 6. He scores a hit. Oh, my rear gunner needed to fire at that first one. He missed. Now he's firing at this guy. He missed. Okay, he scores one hit. He's an A. Oh my gosh. 5 hits. Wow. Can't believe it. He rolls. He is an 8-sided die. A 1. Oh, that's a critical hit. Okay. Okay. It is immediately flipped over. It's part of the critical hit. And another damaged chit is drawn from the pool and added to the damage. This one is a 5. So that's a 10. That shot him down. He went down. So that Ju-88's gone too. Wow. Okay, these guys come down. He comes down. Gee whiz. And we go to the next combat round. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. There's an 8 and a 10, 6. There's the ace, 2 6s. I got an 8 and a 10, 10, 10. Put them like that. These guys have 6 and a 6 and another 10. Okay, so here we go. We'll start with the 2 aces. I got 2 12-sided die. It doesn't really matter which one gets which. So he's got a 12 and 3 is a 15. And this guy got an 8 and a 6 is 14. Okay. Now 10-sided. So we'll make the blue one is the LA5. The white one is the IL2. The blue one's a 7, and 6 is a 13, and a 5 and a 3 is an 8. Okay, he's got an 8-sided die. For this guy, he gets a 8, and 6 is 14. He's right up there with him. All right, now we got 2 LA5s that are 8-sided, so we'll roll both of these. That one's got to be a re-roll. That's a 2 and a 1. 2 and 6 is 8. And a 1 and 6 is 7. And then I got these two 6-sided dice for these two IL2s. The first one's a 4 and a 3 is a 7. The other one's a 3 and a 3 is a 6. And then I have the damaged aircraft. He gets a 4 and a 2 is 6. Okay. Now I got to roll the Germans. So here come the 109s. I got the 109 with the gondola is the blue die. So that's a 1 and 8 is a 9. And then the gondola got a 6 and 7 is a 13. And now I got a 110 here. He has a 1 and 5 is a 6. Wow. And now I got these two, they're both 8s. The 109 is the white die. He got a 2. An 8 is a 10. And he got a 5 and an 8 is a 13. Okay. We're all set. It's been a tough mission here. Not doing well at all. Okay. Here we go. Well, this ace has the highest rating. He's going to go for this bomber right here, this 110. So he's rolling. And he gets no hits. He missed. Okay. Survived the first one. This ace is attacking. Same thing. 11. He scored 2 hits. Unfortunate. He's a B. That's a 3 and a 4. 7 hits. Wow. They peppered that 110. He's an 8, so he's got to try to survive. 3, he does not. Well, he goes damaged. He's still up, but he's not going to last long. Okay, here comes this LA5 swooping in. He's an 8-sided die. He got a 6. That's 1 hit. That's going to do him right there. He's a B on 2. That's it. Shot him down. That LA5's done. He goes down. We got to roll to see if he survives or not. Well, it's a 110. It's a bomber. It doesn't matter. He goes down. Okay. I got a 109 with a gondola here. Yep. He's attacking this fighter. He's a 10-sided die. 2. Missed. This guy's going to attack. He's coming to this bomber. He's a 10-sided die. 2. He missed. Okay. The tail gunner fires back. Oh, 6-sided die. Nope. Okay. All right, here comes this 109. He's going to attack this LA5. He's an 8-sided die. 9 doesn't count. 1, he missed. Wow. And this 109 is going to attack him also. And, oh, he's a 10-sided. 2, he missed. Jeez. And they're coming after this 110. That'll be this IL2's coming first. He's a 10-sided. 3, he missed. LA5's coming. He's a 6-sided. 3, he missed. This LA5's a coming. He's a 6-sided. 2, he missed. I forgot the 110 needed to fire back. So we're going to roll 2 of these. That was for the IL2 and the LA5. Oh, he did get a hit on the IL2. 1 hit, and it'll be -1 to the damage because that IL2 is tough. And it was a C, which is 1. He gets 1 hit. So he did score 1 hit on the IL2. He's going to, well, unless he rolls a 1 on a 10-sided die. Nope, he's fine. Okay. Okay, he missed. I'm firing at him now. 6-sided die, missed. Okay, he goes. Comes this IL2's coming in. He's going to fire at him. He's a 6-sided die. He missed, and the tail gunner's firing at him. He missed. Okay, IL2's peel off. They're 6-6, and I'm at 10. So my 110. He's got to fire, or he can do his ground attack. That's what he's doing. Oh, man. He's going to, yeah, he's doing the ground attack. So they're going to fire the flak at him again. So he gets a -2 for the heavy clouds, +1 for that. So it's a -1. It's an 8-sided die. 6 -1's a 5. He missed. All right, we got through, no flak damage. This is our second. He's a heavy fighter bomber. He needs a, just have a 6 to hit. It's -2 because of the clouds. It's +1 because it's the second round. So it's only a -1. He's a 10-sided die. 1, he missed. And he's gone. Okay. That's it. Jeez, there's nothing left of me. The only good thing is my fighters are all coming back. He's damaged. I'm going to keep him over there as damaged. He wasn't, that was superficial, so those guys come off. These guys all come off. The armor's going to come off. All right. I got a 110 that survived. He can fly as a fighter now, and I got my 3 109s. Okay, so far these guys were all damaged. Yep, okay. All right, here we go. He's moving diagonally, and he wants to get home now. So we roll on B1, roll our D10, and it's +1. 6 + 1's a 7. They're in row 2. Flight event, roll on B2. Roll a D10. It's a 6. Enemy fighters, C4. 1D3 +3 fighters. 2, so that's a 1, so that's 4 fighters. And the squadron table is a 1. 239 squadron again. That's the same squadron they've been messing with. They're not done with us. 239. I'll put them back in the Oh. Got 4 coming. This will be a little more even fight. He's green. Oh, ace. Experienced. Experienced. Okay. Oops. So they got 4 fighters. Okay, got a roll for initiative. They have -1 because they got the ace again. Detection check advantage. 1d10. -1. Oh, 10. -1's a 9. Your flight spots the enemy. Evade or have combat with +1 for the initiative. We're going after these guys. I'm a +1. All right. They're going to roll. He gets 8 and 6 is a 14. These guys are 8s. There's 2 of them. I'll roll them both. They're the same. This guy gets a 4 and a 6 is 10. This guy got a 1 and a 6 is 7. And then we got the 6-sided die. He's a 1 and a 6 is 7. Okay. Here come my fighters. I got these 10s. Got 3 of them. All right, I got this 109 coming. F7 +1 is 8. +8 is 16. All right. This guy, he gets 10. +1 is 11 and 7 is 18. And now I got this 110. He got 10. +1's 11 and 5 is 16. And now I got an 8-sided. 6 +1 is 7 and 8 is 15. Oh, I got to jump on these guys. All right. So my gondola is attacking his ace. 10-sided die. Come on, baby. Come on. 5. Nothing. This is round 2. By the way, because we skipped the first round. All right, this guy's attacking that ace. 3, missed. And now the 110's attacking him. Missed. Wow. And my 8-sided die is attacking. Missed. That's it. That round's over. Everybody comes back. Now we got to set him up again. Start with his ace. He gets a 8. 6 is 14 again. Now he's got 2 8-sided dice. 6 and a 6 is 12. And a 6 and a 4 is 10. And now he's got a 6-sided die. 4 and a 6 is 10. Okay. Here I come. I got this 109 right here. You got an 8 and an 8 is 16. And there's this one. Ah, a 1 and a 7's an 8. Oh boy. That was bad roll there. This guy here gets a 8 and a 5 is 13. And I got this 8-sided die. Doesn't count. 7 and an 8 is 15. Okay. Man, I gotta hit this guy this time. All right, here we come. Jumping him. He gets 10. 2 hits on that ace this time. First one, he's a B. That's 3. And the second hit is 3, so it's 6 hits. Damage is 6. He's got to roll his 12-sided die. 3, he's damaged. All right. Big hits on him. This guy's attacking him. He's an 8-sided. 4, he missed. Okay, he's attacking this guy. He's a 12-sided. 5, he missed. He missed. He's attacking this guy. He's a 10-sided. 4, he missed. He's attacking down here. This is bad news here. He's an 8-sided. 7. Got 1 hit. And he's a B. 2 hits. 2 damage. He scores 2. We got to roll a 10-sided die. 1. He's damaged. He hit him. Oh, it's a critical hit. Now I got to draw another chit. It's a B. 3 more hits. He goes up to 5 now. Now he's at 5. He's got to roll again. 4. Shot him down. So he goes down. Got to bail out. All right, he's got to bail. He's going to bail out. He got a 9. So that was successful. Now he returns the base on a D3 plus 1. 5, so that's 4 turns. So he bails out and he returns the base. He evades. Four turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's evading. That is playing G. And it is A over there for that pilot. Okay. We lost that fighter. That's the end of that round. They're done. Here's another damaged fighter. Gonna get credit for. At least a point. Anyway. These 3 guys come back up here. Alright. These guys go into back into their spot. 239. Okay. All right. Jeez. We move. And we got to roll. I'm on row 3. 2. No event. Moves up. We're on row 4. Oh, a 9. In-flight event card. Ongoing dogfight. Mission aircraft sighted ongoing air-to-air battle. Like to join or avoid. Do not roll on B3. Axis. We are going to take 1. I'm going to lose a mission point. But we're going to avoid that. And now we're home. Okay, we got to land. I got 3 fighters. Well, he's a bomber. He goes on. He's done. Got 2 fighters got to land. All right. So landing. One's a veteran, one's inexperienced. No fog, no aircraft. Heavy clouds are -1 to the die roll. We roll their experience. So we start with the 10-sided die. 5 is a 4. He's safe. He's back home. And now this 109, he's an 8-sided die. 5 -1, 4. He's safe. Okay. So he's home. All right. Everybody's home. I lost one of my good planes there. So we lost him. But he's on the pilot's on the return here. Okay. Those are all the bombers. All right. So we got to do our end now. Calculate mission points. So here we go. I damaged 2 fighters. I damaged 1 fighter. Transport, enemy airfield, enemy pilot killed. Okay. So I downed him and I killed that pilot. He was a veteran. So I get 2 points for the veteran and 2 for that. That's +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm back on the positive side there. And I damaged 2 other fighters. So I get 2 more. 1, 2. That's it. Okay. I lost a fighter. Enemy fighter. Friendly fighter damaged or destroyed. I only had 1 get damaged, destroyed on this mission. But all your bombers got. You lost 4 bombers. So I have -2 for my fighter. And -16. It's -18. I was at 4. So now I'm at -14. Wow. That was brutal. Okay. My pilot. Killed or captured. Nope. He'll be back. Okay. And that's it. So right now, I'm in a major defeat. Holy moly, man. What a rough mission that was. That was tough. All right. We're at the end. Whew. I think that was pretty long. But we got through that one. As you can see, a lot goes on when you get into the ground combat up here. So flight made it back. I'm at -14 right here. I can't do anything. I got a pilot on the board that he's evading, so he'll be back. It takes him 4 turns, and we'll get him back. And then we'll go from there. All right, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned. Hope you liked the game. It's pretty fun. I think the more you play it, the more you'll like it. The rules, you just kind of got to get into the rhythm, right? And start getting through it. So, all right. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And as always, leave me your comments. And please give me that thumbs up. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.